All right, here we are. Karen Khachanov is the first finalist on the men's side, defeating Alexander Zverev in 3 sets. And right here we have the second face-off of Taylor Fritz and Ben Shelton in their careers. Ben Shelton lost the first one to Fritz in 3 sets at Indian Wells in 2023. But that was a different Ben Shelton and a different Taylor Fritz. They're both better now. Shelton up 3-2. Sorry, Fritz up 3-2. Mac is going for Shelton. I'm going for Shelton here as well, actually. May not be the smart move, but I just like him for this one. If he can serve well, that is, both holding. Serve. From Shelton is good, but the forehand is not. I'm interested in Shelton in this match. Serve is good out wide. The return from Fritz is out. 15. Serve from Shelton to the forehand of Fritz. Forehand to the backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Shelton down the line. Shelton hits a volley. Fritz puts up an overhead. Shelton puts it away. Shelton. This is something I've noticed in the DC tournament and this tournament. Shelton is becoming. Has he always been a serve and volleyer? I don't know, but that's what he's doing now. Serve is good for 40-15. At DC, Ben Shelton was coming into the net a lot, and he did it just now. Serve to the backhand of Fritz, and he's coming into the net again. And he puts it an overhead away. 3. Three all. Thank you for being here, Mac. Serve to the backhand of Shelton. Puts the ball up. Fritz with an overhead puts it away. Fritz 30 love. $40 love. Out from Shelton. Fritz gets a hold. Everyone holding all around. Three, four for Shelton. Everybody's holding. Was anybody here in any of the previous matches? The Towson or the Mboko match? I guess the Osaka match is really what I should say. Welcome to the channel. My name is Cody. I've been doing this for about a month now. A lot of fun. First match that I streamed was the ladies' final at Wimbledon. And then did obviously the Alcaraz and the Alcaraz and Center match. Trying to get to 100 subscribers before the US Open. I think we can do it. The ticker up there is actually a little bit off. We're at 88. This is 84. Who are you here for? Are you here for Ben Shelton or are you here for Taylor Fritz? Ben Shelton to serve. Serves a fault. Second to the backhand of Taylor. And a winner from Shelton. Forehand winner. Cross court. 15 love. $15 love for Shelton. Serve to the forehand of Fritz. Little bit of an exchange there. It goes Fritz's way. Shelton tries to go down the line, but he hits a fault. Serve to the backhand of Fritz. Can't handle it. 40-15. Serve. fault. Second serve. To the forehead of Fritz. It goes in the court. And Ben hits it a little wild. We get to 40-30. There were 7 break points in the first 2 games of the match, and there has not been a break point since. Serve from Shelton. Down the tee, and Ben shuts that game down. We got Fritz on serve here. There's a lot of bragging rights in this match here. Right? Both guys in the top 10. Shelton at number 7 in the world. Fritz at number 4. A lot of bragging rights on the table. $15 love, Fritz. Serve. Fault. Second serve. The backhand of Ben, who hits it long. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Forehand from Fritz. Backhand from Shelton. Another backhand from Shelton to the forehead of Fritz. Slice backhand from Shelton. Pulls. Yep. Pulls Fritz pretty wide. And gets a point. Oh, wait. I missed something. Shelton is actually up 30-15. I spaced out. I got to focus up. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Shelton runs around that to get a forehand on the serve. A rally breaks out. Forehand from Shelton to the backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Shelton down the line. Fritz can't get there. And now Shelton has 2 break points on Fritz's serve. Shelton is the one putting more pressure on Fritz's serve throughout the match so far. Serve to the backhand of Shelton. He gets back to the center of the court. Backhand from Fritz. Forehand from Shelton. Down the line, winner. He sees the ball very nice. And right at the important time here, he gets a break. Ooh. He struck quick there. In fact, he struck quicker than I was watching. Because I thought he was down in that game. Somehow my eyes missed it. I have been sitting here for like 5 hours. 5.5 hours, actually. You could say I'm dazed and confused, I guess. Shelton with a very timely break. He had 6 break points in the entire match. He's returning very well because Fritz is serving 70% of his first serves in, which is good. And yet, here we are, Shelton with the potential to take this set out from under Fritz. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Ben. Forehand from Fritz. Forehand from Ben goes out. Ben here trying to get the set. Serve. Is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Ben. Drop shot from Ben. Is it good? It is good. Fritz gets that back, and he runs this one down. No, he can't run it down. 15 all. 15 all. Shelton was proud of himself for that point. Drop shot at a great time. Fritz gets to it, and then Shelton passes him. Serve. To the backhand of Fritz. Backhand from Shelton down the line. Fritz in the net. Thirty 15 Shelton. Fault. Second serve to the forehand of Fritz. Fritz comes in, puts a ball away. 30 all. Don't count Fritz out of this at all. Fritz is here. Serve from Ben to the forehand of Fritz. Fritz has to put up a lob. That lob goes out. Set point for Ben Shelton. Set point for Ben Shelton. Serve to the forehand of Fritz. Short ball. Ben gets up to it. He puts it away. Ben Shelton takes the first set, and he looks to be the better player on court at the moment. Scary moment for Taylor. Taylor Fritz did not even have that many opportunities right there in that set. Fritz served well, but Ben just returned Awesome. So tough for Taylor. Shelton takes the first set in 44 minutes. Taylor Fritz will serve to start the second set.
I've learned anything from being online for the past 4 years is that everyone has a silent struggle, and everyone doesn't believe that other people do. Well, they're like, "Well, your life looks this way. Your life looks this way." Yeah, well, it's not. That's just.
All right. Shelton stepping back on court. Shelton has only lost one match this year when he has been up in the first set. Serve from Fritz is a fault. Second serve. Ben is a backhands from Ben. One goes in the net. Ooh. Serve from Fritz. Ooh, double fault from Fritz. Karen Hatchanov's coach is sitting up in a box watching this match to see who he's going to be playing tomorrow. Who Hatchanov will be playing, that is. Fritz hits a good serve for 30-15. And backhand from Ben. And one of those backhands goes out. Fritz, 40-15. Serve. Serve from Taylor is good. Shelton comes up to the net. Fritz puts the ball away. Set 2. Fritz gets a game here. does not have to face a break point like he did in the first game of the match. Shelton coming back to serve. Who brought you here? Are you here for Ben Shelton or are you here for Taylor Fritz? Serve from Shelton to the backhand of Fritz. Backhand from Shelton. Goes out. Love 15. Serve from Shelton to the forehand of Fritz. Lands on the back of the line. And eventually Fritz hits it out. So Shelton gets a point. God. Ben serves a fault. Second serve from Ben to the forehand of Fritz. Backhand of Shelton. Forehand from Shelton down the line. Fritz is there. Hits a defense shot and it goes out. 30. Tough position for Taylor Fritz to be in. (30-15). Shelton. Serve in the net. Serve to the forehand of Fritz. Then to the backhand of Fritz. Shelton comes up, doing the serve volley thing, and gets himself to 40-15. Dang it. Serve. Ace. Game Shelton. 1-1 in the first service game for Shelton of the second set. Fritz on serve next. Shelton hits it out there. 15 love. On the serve. Serve to the forehand of Ben. That's a big forehand to the backhand of Fritz, who can't return it. 15-all. Serve to the backhand of Shelton. Backhand from Fritz. Forehand from Shelton. Forehand to backhand, because we got a lefty here. Oh, big forehand from Fritz. But he doesn't get the short ball that he maybe expected. He came in a little bit expecting a short ball, but he had to back up. And hits it in the net. Serve. Is good. Shelton puts up a lob. Lob for Taylor. He can put it away. 30 all. Serve. The forehand of Shelton. Hits it out. Serve from Fritz is good. Shelton puts up another lob. It's deep, and it goes out. Game Fritz. All right, 2-1. We got a serving battle here. If this is your first time checking in and seeing this channel, my name is Cody, Texas tennis guy. Thank you for stopping in. You are certainly welcome to hang out. Toss your predictions in the chat or any other sort of tennis comments that you may want to talk about. I did take Ben Shelton in this match. I took Ben Shelton in 3. I figured that this would either be Ben Shelton in 3 or it would be, or we would learn that Taylor, this is the first time we've seen Taylor and Ben play in 2.5 years, right? Shelton's done a lot of growth. Taylor's done a lot of growth. So this is a pretty big reveal as far as American tennis is concerned, because these are our 2 top American players. And the question was really going to be, is Taylor Fritz really that much? He's ranked higher, so is he really that much better? Or is Ben Shelton really on his way? Serve. Fault from Ben. So I thought it was either going to be Ben in 3, or we would see that Fritz is actually better, and it would be Taylor in 2. But right now, Ben Shelton is in control. But Love 15 there, he slings a backhand out of the court. Well, it stayed in the court, but you know what I'm saying. Serve. An ace. Serve. It's good. A little rally there, but Ben Shelton ends it with a forehand up the line. 30-15. A lot of bragging rights on the line here in this match. Taylor Fritz really does not want to slip into the second place of Americans. He very much likes his place as number 1. Ooh, 230 kilometers for Ben. I believe that pops the 140 mark in miles per hour. Serve to the forehand of Fritz. Fritz can't get it over the net. Two games all. Fritz to serve. He serves a fault. Fritz is serving a higher percentage of his first serves in the court. Ooh, and as soon as I say that, he double faults. But he's serving a higher percentage of his first serves in the court, but he's winning fewer of them. There's Ben Shelton's serves are less returnable. Fault from Fritz. Serve to the forehand of Ben. Backhand from Fritz. And a little chip shot from Ben down the line to the backhand of Fritz. But Fritz hits it long. Just hit an hour of play on court. Serve from Fritz at 30 love is in the net. Or love 30. Second serve. To the forehand of Shelton. Shelton takes a big rip on a forehand. But Taylor's still in it. Forehand from Fritz. Drop shot from Shelton. Fritz is up to it. Shelton takes a shot up the line with a backhand. Shelton on fire here in this game, giving Fritz problems. Of course, Fritz did hit a double fault in this game. Fritz a little hesitant right now. Ooh. Fritz hits that forehand and it lands on the back of the line. Shelton still with 2 break points. If you're here for the first time, thank you for checking out the stream. We streamed the 2 women's matches, and now we're doing this one. Backhand from Fritz to the forehand of Shelton. Backhand from Shelton to the forehand of Fritz. Ooh, Shelton takes a one up the line. That's a big shot. Overhead from Shelton. Lands in. Shelton hits a drop shot, pulls Fritz in, and then sends the lob over his head. Shelton breaks. Shelton taking more chances in this match than Fritz, being a little more creative. Not just going forehand for forehand and backhand for backhand with him. Actually, since it's lefty and righty, he's not going forehand to backhand and backhand to forehand with him. But instead, he's throwing in some variety. Woo! That was a really good lob, and it landed like 2 feet inside the baseline. That had a lot of topspin on it. Because Fritz is tall. Fritz is 6'5". Fritz mouthed something there. That didn't look good. What? Shelton serves. He is up 3-2. That ball from Fritz goes wide. Fritz is having issues here. Serve from Shelton is good. 30 love. Serve. Nope. Fault. Second serve. Forehand of Fritz. Forehand from Ben. Forehand from Ben lands in the net. Serve is good. $40. 15. Serve. The backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Shelton in the net. Backhand return from Fritz is no good. Shelton chasing down the Masters 1000 final. This is the first Masters 1000 semifinal that Shelton has played in. He's been in 4 quarterfinals at a Masters 1000 event. His defeat over de Minaur puts him in the semi, and he's looking real good to get to the final at the moment. Serve from Shelton. Fritz is an ace. Serve. Shelton hits a good return. Gets it back in play. Fritz comes in with a volley. Shelton still wins the point. 15 all. Fritz comes in with a volley. He gets it. Ben runs it down. And then the volley from Fritz goes out. The second volley goes out. 15 all. Fault from Fritz. Second serve here to the backhand of Shelton. Backhand from Fritz goes long. 30-15. Oh. Issue for Fritz here. To the backhand of Shelton on the serve. Forehand from Shelton to the forehand of Fritz. Drop shot from Shelton. Fritz is there. And Shelton hits one long. All right. Fritz escapes looking silly, almost. If Ben had won that one, things might have gotten personal. It might have felt personal, at least. Serve from Fritz. In the net. Second. Runs around it as he does, but he hits it in the net. Fritz with an opportunity to hold. If you're here for the first time, my name is Cody. Thank you for stopping by the channel and enjoying some tennis. Ooh. All right, Fritz gets out of that game, stays within a break. That's good for him. He is having problems here. He's only won 4 points on Shelton's serve this whole set. He's completely out of sorts at the moment. Hey, Max. I don't know. I think when I start, I don't know if it's just the men's matches but since I'm starting the men's matches a little late, people aren't checking in. I don't know. We had 2 good, I mean, you were there. We had 2 good streams with the ladies matches. Or is it really just that everyone hates Toronto? I don't know why. But thank you for being here. You're a tennis fanatic, huh? In Toronto, the clock just turned over to midnight. So I can tell you that later today, I will be streaming the finals of the final in Montreal and then the final in Toronto, depending on the time. Obviously, I'll do the women's match if they're both at the same time. Serve from Shelton. It's good. Getting to a point here. All right. And Shelton's winning the exchanges as well. That's, something that is impressive. Serve. Ace. 30 love. Shelton interested in going home and getting some rest. Serve. Oh, another ace. That one had some spin on it. That one had a nasty little slider on it. That was bizarre. He can smell blood in the water at the moment. Ace. game. Oh, no. No. It was a let. It was a let. I was quick on the trigger there. Serve. Fault. Second. The forehand of Taylor. And Taylor has only won 4 points on Shelton's serve. 4 points. Not very many. Fault from Fritz. Backhand from Shelton down the line. Winner. Shelton is really trying to assert himself here as the premier American player. Fritz has been it for a long time. This could be a changing of the guards in American tennis. 15 all. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Backhand of Shelton. Backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Shelton lands on the back of the line. Man, Fritz is just error prone right now. And Shelton has 2 match points. Serve to the backhand of Shelton. And that shot goes a little long from Shelton. No big deal. Serve from Fritz goes in the net. Second serve is a fault. Game and set and match goes to Ben Shelton. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's gonna frustrate Fritz. And it should. Because there's a good argument to be made now that Taylor Fritz, not the #1 American player. This is the first time that Fritz, this was a personal kind of match. First time that Fritz and Shelton have played in 2.5 years. Shelton has grown a lot. He's entered the top 10. Fritz has done a lot to improve his game. They're both at the best that they've been. And here's the result. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. You have yourself a good night. I will be back here tomorrow for the finals of both tournaments, hopefully, depending on the timing. Both tournaments, I'll be here. Goodbye. Have a good night.